good afternoon, good day. How are you guys doing today? This is Laurie with the Wealthy Lala Show, and today is episode 234. You see the way I have them written on the calendar? It's almost like I have them on the wrong day. I'm going to have to redo it for this next month so that I make more sense to myself. Anyways, one of the things I've been looking at this last couple weeks, especially with regards to, with the way my knee has been and stuff like that, is this topic of resilience. And I had a quote here. So it says here, here's a couple, okay? So I wanted to read these ones because, where is it here? This one. Resilience. So it's a quote by this Elizabeth Edwards. So resilience is accepting your new reality, even if it's less good than the one you had before. You can fight it. You can do nothing but scream about it, about what you've lost, or you can accept that and try to put together something that's good. So I'll just say that again. Resilience is accepting your new reality, even if it's less good than the one you had before. You can fight it. You can do nothing but scream about it when what you've lost. Boy, must be just the way that sentence is worded. You can fight it. You can do nothing but scream about what you've lost, or you can accept that and try to put together something that's good. And you know what I'm noticing about that is it's not that it means that you stay stuck there, but there's a level of accepting the new space, the new place that you're at, and that in itself allows something else possible to open itself up. And let's just see here. I thought there was another one here that looked really good. Experience life in all possible ways, good, bad, bittersweet, dark, light, summer, winter. Experience all the dualities. Don't be afraid of experience, because the more experience you have, the more mature you become. That's by Osho, O-S-H-O. So you can find different videos and sayings of his. Yeah. Here's one from Helen Keller. Although the world is full of suffering, it's also full of overcoming it. And here it is really wonderful how much resilience there is in human nature. Let any obstructing cause, no matter what, be removed in any way, even by death, and we fly back to the first principles of hope and enjoyment. So yeah, and then this one, resilience is very different than being numb. Resilience means you experience, you feel, you fail, you hurt, you fall, but you keep going. Yasmin Mogahed. So yeah, and just what I've been doing with this, because I've been asking my body questions, and like I don't do this to talk about like my problems. What I'm trying to be and do here is a possibility for something greater. And being self-resilient, like when it comes down to the really tough things, it's a muscle I'm building. And for those of you that have that great muscle, for those of you that have lost a lot in all different ways, whether it be physical, loved ones, jobs, relationships, whatever, and you have been able to do this, like, yay, thank you. I am tapping into your worlds and I'm so grateful. And for you, if you haven't, what I love is to know that there's another possibility, that other people have been resilient, have overcome things. And overcome things too, the way I'm looking at it, is not by like overcoming it and like ignoring what it was, pushing, like being numb to it, just pushing it behind me kind of thing. This is overcoming by, this little dance of, is this something I need to clear? Is it something I need to do EFT on? Do I need to talk to somebody? Do I need to dance it out, massage it out, meditate? I just or all of the above. And I've just been really noticing, like Dr. Joe Dispenza talks in one video that I was just watching the other day, is in order for us to truly change something, this is physical or otherwise, we have to get beyond our body, we have to get beyond time, and we have to get beyond our environment. So you have to really, truly get to a place of where you can be beyond all of that in order to allow yourself to create something different. Like you just have to. And, there's a certain element, and I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, where I can find where I was doing a lot more of that of talk than I was necessarily action. And, sometimes it takes each of us a different kind of a knock, physical, emotional, spiritual, whatever, or otherwise, in order for us to go, whoa, okay, really, this is me that's got to do this. This is just, yeah. So this is just me doing this. Oh boy. Let me see here. This is kind of interesting. Oh, see, this is cool. It's another quote. So there's like 10 or 12 quotes on this one. Hackspirit.com. It's a resilience article. The moment we believe that success is determined by an ingrained level of ability as opposed to resilience and hard work, we will be brittle in the face of adversity. Yeah, my husband is actually someone that I can see that is very resilient and is not afraid of hard work and doing whatever it takes. I've seen where that's created, in his life for sure. Yeah. No, there was another one here too. I guess that's it. Anyways, but like it says here, it says we all face difficulties, challenges, and setbacks, but resilience is what determines whether we fight through it and grow, or whether we cave in and let those challenges defeat us. And guys, I mean, one thing I've noticed is this is way easier to see in someone else's world than it is in our own world. And that we can be very judgmental of ourselves when we notice other people doing something that we're not quite there yet for. So yeah, now this is 10 habits of emotionally resilient people. Okay, it says they may be hard to adapt, and I just get that it's just a matter of practice, but they'll change your life forever. So a few of the character traits. Let's see here. So find your purpose. So if you find something, it gets you beyond like the pain and suffering in whatever area of your life. Okay. So it could be schoolwork, other people, like whatever your purpose is, just whatever your way of contributing to the world is. Look on the bright side. So try and be as optimistic, not the false Pollyanna, la, optimistic, but really like, you know what? This isn't going to last forever. I've been through hard times before. I can do this. I'm building a muscle. I will reach out to other people, just whatever you need. And actually, the next one is find others. So find others that you can draw strength from in your time of need. Number 4, I never stop evolving. Now, this has been huge for me. If I was to let myself stop at any one point, oh boy, it would be, yeah, we could have a little crazy going on, and it doesn't have to mean that, whatever you think never stop evolving is, but you just want to, like, you notice those things that you do that you maybe wish you didn't, and see what you can do to change it and improve on it, build on your strengths. So, number 5, set goals. Yeah. So, setting goals. Now, the way I see this is not necessarily because is like setting goals per se, as in, okay, I'm going to exercise 3 days a week this month, or and it can be that, I'm going to meet with friends, or a new friend once this month, or I'm going to go to Hawaii this winter, or something like that. You can be goals like that, but what I find is that if you go for the energetic goals, so like what would you like to have more of in your life? Like you want to be more inspired. So what would be the energy of being inspired? What would that feel like in your body? If you want to be wealthy, what would that feel like in your world? Like what would that feel like? And why do you want to be wealthy? What is it about it? Is it because it gives you freedom? And then get into the energy of the freedom and like set something so that you have something to move forward with. And I can so find that that's like an area that without having something forward moving, it can be really easy that when something comes up that's a setback, it can be so easy to want to just sort of like give up. The next one, take care of you. And whatever that means. And it could be like, does taking care of you seriously mean sitting down and spending an hour or half an hour doing some EFT or doing EMDR or getting a session with someone or going for a jog or whatever? Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about the 3 different areas of our lives. Like we've got the chemical, the physical, and the emotional. And so the physical is your body, the chemical is like what you eat and stuff like that, and then the emotional, of course, is that part. So is there a way in one of those 3 areas that you could take care of yourself? Okay, so it may be eating healthy, getting enough exercise, sleeping enough, and if you're stressed, it goes out the window. Okay, so are you really, see if there's ways you can take care of you. Adapt to change. So, when life gives us those curveballs, know that one of the only things that's, other than death, that's consistent about life is change. And, is there a place you look around in your world and you really resist it? You're really frustrated with it. You just don't like it. And how much of that is your thoughts anyways? Like, did you just learn that from, just watching other people? And again, didn't know the place or have the ability or the wherewithal to actually question that. If you really look around, like life constantly changes. The weather changes, crops change, gardens change, grass changes, trees change. We don't like go outside and like freak out at the trees like, oh my God, the tree is changing. It's inevitable. Okay. So I wonder, to bring in that energy in your own life, if that's something you struggle with. So believe in yourself. Oh my gosh. Even if the odds are stacked against you, saying to yourself that you're capable of what you need to do is enough mental motivation to get you through to the next stage. Yes, that you don't have to figure it all out right in this 10 seconds, that the universe has your back, that you aren't alone. I'm really talking to me here, people. Okay. So thanks for listening. And Laurie's talking to Laurie here. Be active, not reactive. Some of us wait for problems to occur. If you have a great situation going on, you might be tempted to relax and enjoy the moment. It says here, but don't enjoy the moment too long. As stated earlier, everything in life will change. Things will come up out of nowhere, and your capacity to overcome them will rely on how much you're prepared for it. And I really get too, this goes back to those crazy energetic priority things. If you build the muscle of receiving more ease in your life, you're going to have more ease with everything, more ease with ease, more ease with non-ease. Does that make sense? um, okay. So it says here, this is interesting. Learn how to solve all problems. I was like, well, you can't sit there and predict all problems. So I'm curious to what they write about this. Um, and finally, it says the most resilient individuals know that problems can pop up around every corner. The better you equip yourself with problem solving skills, the easier it will be to get through most alien situations. And this is where I get that, where they talked earlier about being open minded, taking care of yourself. If you meditate, meditation has helped me calm myself so much. It's helped me be more resilient, open minded. Open-minded was actually something I've been pretty good at in most areas. Yeah, and being willing to adapt to change, believing in yourself. I really believe like that's a part of learning how to solve all problems. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and may you be blessed with a lot of resilience in your world. I've got a garden of it right now that I'm growing, and how did I get so lucky? So you guys keep moving forward. Set yourself something that would be fun to reach for, and just enjoy your life. Enjoy your day. And thanks again for listening. This is Laurie Laursen signing off as the Wealthy Lala.